Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Ana Casillejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G. Hi.
Yes, I'm here. Okay, good. Here, I can turn my camera on. I didn't know y'all were going to see me, so I don't look as nice as y'all do.
No, stop. You look so cute.
You are adorable, and you already know that we're such big fans. Oh my God, I love you so much.
I love y'all so much. I was on here. I was like, I can't hear what they're saying, but I'm so excited to listen to it later.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. I'm Lacey G.
I'm Ana.
And I am so excited. I am fangirling out so hard over here. We have the TyWilson, Ty13 from TikTok. One of my favorite Swiftie content creators is on with us. Hi, Ty.
Hey, you guys. How are y'all doing today?
Hi, we're so good. I don't know if you know this, but we play clips from your TikTok on our podcast all the time.
You are my Bible. You are my Bible. Whenever we got lumped into this sports business, Ty. That's all I could see from anywhere was everybody posted about Taylor Swift at the game and this and this. You were the only one who said whether or not the team won. I quote you all the time. I quote you. I play you. I love you.
So
Thank you for what you do for the Swifties, truly.
I love y'all's podcast. Thank y'all so much for being a platform that people can look to. Y'all are one of my favorite podcasts. The first time that y'all had me featured on here, I was freaking out with all my friends. I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm on the 13 podcast."
Stop.
So I love you guys.
Oh my gosh, you're incredible. We love you. But for anybody that's listening to the podcast that doesn't have TikTok or is unfamiliar, will you just tell us a little bit about yourself, your Swiftie journey, and what it is that you do on TikTok?
Yeah, for sure. So I've been a Swiftie for forever. My grandma loved Debut when it first came out, and so she's the one who made me a Swiftie. I have to give her credit. But after Debut, she bought me tickets to see the Fearless tour, and ever since then, I've loved Taylor's music. But I really fell in love. I'm a marketer. I went to school to study marketing and agriculture communications and journalism. And it was when she launched the Reputation album that I really fell in love with just her team and their process and everything they do. And so that's really, I guess, what made me a Swiftie. I listened to Red over and over and over, but, Swifties are on a whole different level, I feel like, than just regular fans. And I guess it was Folklore and Evermore that kind of brought me into the whole TikTok space that I'm in now, as far as the theories, and everything that goes into making all the speculations about release dates and what's coming next and all that. But that's really what I focus on TikTok, is a lot of theories about what she's doing, what I feel like her music is representing, and how I just really love that no matter what walk of life you come from or what you believe, you can relate to a Taylor Swift song. And I think that's kind of what makes being a Swiftie so special, is anybody can be a part of it. And we're all from all over the world. I mean, and all different kinds of experiences too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ty, you do so much for the Swiftie community. You are constantly finding these Easter eggs, putting together theories. How do you do it? How do you think like Taylor Swift? Are you one of the creators that works with the other creators and y'all just sit around and talk? Like how? How do you do this?
I love that you asked that question. So one thing when I started doing the SwifTok stuff was I really wanted to build community. And because I felt like it was very almost, I had to say gatekeepy, but it felt like there's this barrier as far as posting stuff and having people really receive it well. And I was very fortunate to have a series that I don't think anybody else could have come up with, because it showcased my delusion, the one that's about the Taylor Swift cinematic universe. And it's all a big made up story, but I loved making it. And after that, I reached out to a few other creators and was like, hey, let's start a Discord. Let's start this group chat where we can use it as an asset for people. And so now there's about 25 of us in there. And we really don't use it that often. We maybe message a few times a day, but it's really become a great place to clown together, to build these collaborative ideas. And then I also just throw everything at the wall and pray that something sticks.
And we're in that group chat. We as a podcast are in that group chat. I'm the one that has the app. I told Lacey today, I was like, download the app so you can have it, because I made an account as a podcast, and I told everybody, I was like, hey, we're in this really cool Swiftie group chat. And it like makes my day whenever I check it and there's like 50 messages because then I just have to catch up on everything. I'm like, what's everybody talking about? It's just
So much fun. I'm so glad that y'all are in there with us too, because like I said, we clown together and it really is a great environment just to share and not worry about that judgment, you know, because I feel like that's part of that barrier. A lot of people, I have another one that I call the clown college where I have everybody that just is throwing, there's some crazy ideas in there that we throw around. But somebody this morning was saying, I'm so scared to post it because there's people that judge and there's people that are mean in my comments. And I kind of understand that because I still get those. It's just, there's way more Swifties like you guys, like in the group chat, that are just nice and they kind of affirm you. And so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, it's tough too because with social media, especially with TikTok, with the algorithm being so insane, sometimes you can post a video thinking this is a video for the Swifties and then it gets on the wrong side of TikTok, right? And then you're like, I didn't mean for this to happen. The people that are commenting, they're not Swifties. And it's just like, it can be really overwhelming. Like social media can be very, very overwhelming. And that's happened to us plenty of times where we'll have a video. It's like, okay, it was a good video, but the Swifties aren't seeing it. And I'll be like, should I just delete it? Like, is it even worth keeping up? Like, should I try re-uploading it? And so I totally get that. Even that just like fear of like, you know, putting an idea out there because you're like, this is for the Swifties to see, but it's very possible that it'll just land in the wrong audience.
Exactly.
That happened to me like last week. I posted a video, like it was something about Travis Kelce and like Patrick Mahomes. There was not a single Swiftie in that comment section. It was like
bitter men.
It was men who were like not happy about the video. And I was like, okay, this is not what I intended.
Mm-hmm. The same thing happened to me. I guess it was that game last weekend.
I guess something happened with the algorithm where I was like, this wasn't for y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The NFL must have been doing promo for that one.
I know. But also with your videos, I wanted to ask because you're so well-spoken, you're so organized. Do you like write up a script whenever you do your videos? Or like how do you stay so organized in your content?
I have a notebook full of notes on Taylor Swift that if anybody ever found it, they would probably think I was insane.
Are you kidding? That's worth a lot. You should hang on to that.
Hey, I'm never going to get rid of it. I want to keep it so that when I'm old, at least I won't, because I'm probably going to forget everything. But I want to be able to look back and remember all the craziness of this year. I was thinking about that last night. You know, what are we going to do when the Eras Tour is over and the clowning is done?
But is she going to stop, though? Because we got some criticism whenever we first launched this podcast because people were saying, oh, you're just going to talk about Taylor Swift. What are you going to do whenever you run out of her music?
We won't.
No, we can't get through her music because she won't stop. So, I mean, we have listeners who's like, Evermore? Are we ever going to get there? Now we're giving Speak Now the Taylor Swift treatment because we are rushing through it.
The Evermore.
Giving it the Evermore treatment so we can hurry up and get to 1989. So, I mean, I don't know. She doesn't feel like she has a chill year. And this 1989 re-release, this whole era is my favorite by far. Everything that she is doing, the squad, the pizza, I mean, just all of it. I thought she chopped her hair off at first. And I was like,
really?
Oh, girl, yeah, I did.
I never thought she actually cut her hair. I thought it was so obviously pinned back.
Oh my gosh, no, I was right there with y'all. I was thinking it was cut.
Y'all are
there's
silly.
like one piece right here that's so sharp when it comes off. I'm like, how did they even pin it like that? But somebody said that they somehow had the end of her hair sitting there. Whoever did it, they need a big check because they did a good job.
Have you ever had any interaction from Taylor Swift?
No, I haven't. So when I posted that first video, I had like a span of 10 minutes where a bunch of people came in there like, Taylor liked, Taylor liked, Taylor liked. And then I went and looked and Taylor had not liked.
What?
So
I think I'm telling you, there was like this weird moment in like TikTok where suddenly all of her likes went away. Like
somebody said that.
Yeah, no, because I noticed it too because we had one and suddenly it like wasn't there anymore and I was like, oh man, that kind of hurts a little. But then I noticed that it was like glitch.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
maybe it was.
She probably, honestly, I think she probably did like your video. I don't think people would just troll you like that because that's really mean.
It's not mean. And they were all SwifTea accounts too. So that's why I was like, oh my gosh, it's real.
It must have been real. And then there was like some glitch because all of her likes disappeared. It wasn't just like she unliked your video.
if she did, it's okay. I'm just happy that there's Swifties that enjoy it too. That's, if Taylor and Taylor Nation never notice me, I think that's fine. There's so many Swifties that put in so much work and time that, they could probably, it's like Lady Gaga. There could be 1 million people in a room and they'd all be a Swiftie.
I love that. But you work so hard. I mean, I have a morning routine. I wake up in the morning, I have my coffee, I get on my little bike and work out and scroll TikTok. That is my homework. That is me working first thing in the morning, and I have to go check your account. You put up multiple videos a day.
You're so quick.
You are on top of it. You are on top of the information. I saw today that you think the Eras Tour documentary is coming, correct?
I do think we're going to get a documentary. There was big film crews, not just at the 14 theaters that we saw for the premiere, but there's people reporting now that they're seeing the film crews at theaters all over the United States.
Really?
Yes, and so that's actually, after I got off here, I was going to look into that and see exactly where, because there were theories, that Taylor was going to show up at 13 theaters around the United States.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I doubt that'll really happen personally, but it would be neat to see, footage from all over the world of people celebrating this release.
Do you think that it would be a documentary of just the Eras Tour, or do you think it would be a documentary about the re-recording process? Or like Taylor's version, because remember at the All Too Well short film premiere, there was also film crews there.
I think that's because there's this whole debate right now among the people who do think we're going to get more content as far as like video form. Are we going to get a docuseries like Ed Sheeran just released on Disney Plus, or are we going to get another feature-length film? And I think it's really possible we'll get that docuseries about her re-recording process, just because she could focus, hopefully, and I would love to see a season for every single re-record, because I don't know how Ed's doing his, but it's for each album that he's released in that series of albums that are like all math signs.
Yeah. That would be cool. It could just be called Taylor's Version, and each season is a different album.
I love that. I just want something to binge for sure. But I have seen people talking about that as well, and so I don't know what's going to come or which one we'd get, but I think it's possible we'd get both.
Oh, yeah. And honestly, we as Swifties obviously just would love to see anything and everything that she gives us. But even just Taylor Swift as an artist, she is changing the industry so drastically. And like her impact is so insane that it would make sense for there to be a documentary anyway. Like regardless of us as Swifties wanting the content, like just in general in like music history, it would make sense for there to be a documentary.
I completely agree. We just had the report come in that it crossed the $2 billion mark. And a lot of people were saying that it wasn't going to do that before Renaissance. But I'm just so thankful, not really that it did for the competition, but just to give that to Taylor. I feel like a lot of people are slow to credit her.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just thankful for that, for sure.
It's amazing the things that she does for her fans, how seemingly genuine she is, how much she's willing to put out there and walk the red carpet and take pictures with her fans. And I mean, I don't think that you can fake that. No, we don't know Taylor Swift for real as a person, but that just feels way too genuine that she is like that despite her mega success and being number one and being the best at being the best, she's still humble and she still helps others and she still looks out for others. And that's what I think is so incredible about her. And then people want to say Swifties are annoying. No, Taylor Swift puts stuff out for us constantly, down to look at my fingernail polish.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Ty, what was going on? I didn't see a video about this. What was going on with her fingers the other day in that Eras Tour movie premiere?
I know exactly what you're talking about, where she had like her pinky. I can't even do it with my pinky. She must do like finger gymnastics when she goes home. I don't know, because we were talking online, there's the theory of the triple album, there's the double 1989 release, and it was her pinky over these two fingers. And so it would have been your second and your third, and that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. So I don't really know what she was doing there. And this one would have been the fourth, though. And 1989 is the fourth album re-record. So maybe she was saying two 1989s. I don't know.
This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. You know summer has officially started in my house when my kids are in full sports mode. We are outside constantly. Baseball games, practices, tournaments, running from one field to the next in the heat. And if you've ever sat through a doubleheader in the middle of the summer, then you know that staying hydrated is not optional. That's why I always throw in a few sticks of Liquid IV's Hydration Multiplier in my bag. I'm obsessed with the pina colada flavor right now, and it really just tastes like summer in a cup. Just tear it open, pour it into 16 ounces of water, and it hydrates faster than water alone. It's powered by Live Hydroscience with an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. Plus, Liquid IV has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink and includes 8 vitamins and nutrients in every stick. It's also non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Stay hydrated while you're on the go this summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at checkout. That's 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at liquidiv.com.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
You mentioned the triple album, which is something I was going to bring up. So 33's everywhere. And it started with her epic birthday photo that we just thought meant 33 for a birthday. Tickets to our party for our Halloween party on 10/28, $33.
We did that
Is
on
that
purpose.
an Easter egg? I don't know. What's going? Then you've got Ice Spice doing the threes. Joe Alwyn resurrected from the dead.
What?
I mean, I'm just being.
Y'all still follow him?
Ty, explain what's going on with all these threes. What's up with the threes?
You know, I have a video I posted a few days ago that's about the 33s and these black and white outfits that we're seeing too. And it's really strange to me that we are seeing 2 sets of Easter eggs so active right now during a single era. And there's the triple album theory, which I'm really not sure what that third album would be. But I'm fairly confident that the first 2 would be the double 1989 drop that everybody's clowning for. And I've said for a while now that I think it's possible we could get a collab album that would showcase Taylor's global influence, not just for 1989, but maybe also for Reputation. So right now, in between those 2 eras would really be the best time to do it. And I'm starting to wonder if those 33s are telling us who will be featured as writers on that collaboration album. Because, Ice Spice definitely wrote for Karma, her own verse, and then Jack Antonoff and Joe Alwyn are featured across multiple albums. And they're really the only 3 people other than Taylor that we see associated with that 33. Meanwhile, all these people in the black and white outfits, you have Sabrina Carpenter, Rosé from Blackpink, Kendrick Lamar, who we know would be on Bad Blood. And so I definitely think that maybe that's where she's leading us with those. But just like any other Easter egg, I have to say take it with a grain of salt because you never know.
I could definitely see it though, because I mean, we saw even Bad Bunny going into her studio not that long ago, and then whenever we got the track list of 1989 Taylor's version with the vaults, we were all like, "Wait, what?" Like, not that we're not excited about it. It was just like I don't know why we all kind of had this idea of it either being longer than 5 tracks or at least having a couple of features. So it being 5 songs that just her, we were like,
What else are you up to? And with her caption for the Eras Tour movie,
oh yeah,
having the 2 hearts in between, that reminded me of TS Midnight's TS, which I mean,
my gosh.
yeah.
Okay.
So I've been on the double album theory ever since the initial Shania Twain. I remember announcing or saying something about that whenever we did something with Twitter Space. What am I trying? We did something for Red Release.
yeah, like Red Taylor's version.
Yeah, with People Magazine. And I mentioned the double album release, and someone was like, no, you're getting your theories confused. And I was like, no, she's doing this like it didn't happen yet, but she teases so far in advance. So I have not given up on that double album. And now there's a triple album possibly in play. And Taylor messing with us because what is she out wearing? Shania Twain shirt.
Oh
my
yeah.
gosh.
And a cap that said "Still Here, New York" after she was getting hate from bitter men about the NFL games and
love
stuff.
Well, and then also with those hats, her hat had New York on it one time, and then Travis Kelce was seen the exact same day wearing the New York hat that had it on it 2 times.
Oh.
So there's your triple album, people, if you want to believe.
So, what is your favorite theory, clown or not? It can be something that's totally will never happen, but it's fun to think about. What is your favorite Taylor Swift theory of all time?
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be current.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, y'all are gonna hate me, but my favorite one is the one I've already kind of mentioned it, is that storyline about the cinematic universe, because I really do feel like it's like my baby for one thing. Anytime she releases a music video, I'm so quick to be like watching it and trying to figure out how is this gonna plug in, how is it gonna play? Because really, starting in the Reputation era, you can see a very coherent storyline forming. And I'm not really sure what it is. I'm trying to guess at it. But if you go back and watch her music videos from start to finish in release order, there are common themes and common characters that show up. And that's really my favorite theory, because it's kind of like y'all's podcast. It's never ending. I don't think it's going to stop either. And so, I really hope that as she continues to release music, I can keep adding on to that. But that's my favorite one. Now, as far as a clown theory goes, the triple album has always been my favorite. I think it first showed up in the Evermore era when we had the Woodvale conspiracy.
Oh, yeah. And then Seashore.
And everybody was saying, oh, there's going to be a third one, because the candles were red, yellow, and green, I believe. Red, I can't even think of the 3 colors that are right, but I think those are them.
Yeah.
But I love Shania Twain too, so I was a big fan of Up even when it came out. I was like 4 years old, but we were listening to it.
Ty, as somebody very connected and you think very outside of the box and with the theories and everything, I'm going to ask a question that might be a little triggering to all of us. But what do you think was happening when she was performing Cardigan and she mouthed "This is for you" or "This is about you"? I love you. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know I do remember that coming up and people trying to figure out what exactly she was meaning. And I have no idea.
It's one of those things, like, that's my Roman Empire. Because I'm like, every now and then I think about it and I'm like, what was that? Like, what was that? And I fear that we're just never going to know what that was about.
Maybe that has something to do with why, spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't seen the movie yet, maybe that has something to do with why it was removed. Maybe there's something in that performance that we haven't caught yet.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Ooh.
You're probably right. Because I think about that every now and then. I'm like, what was that? Like, why haven't I been able to figure that out?
Yeah.
And for that reason, I find it triggering.
We've got a lot of eggs on the Eras Tour, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was something there for us to notice. And maybe, because I do think when she releases it on streaming, we'll get maybe some of those songs that aren't there now.
I think
just
so, too.
to incentivize watching. And so we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll be able to watch it and over and over and over and look for Easter eggs.
I mean, yeah, right? I mean, that's what we do with music videos. Why not with the movie?
So, Easter eggs. Ana was the one who noticed at the Eras Tour about the orange door. What do you think is going on with that orange door? Is that karma? Is she walking into karma?
I myself, I'm a karma truther. I 100% believe in Karma, the Lost Album. So
I do. I'm right there with you. Well, y'all know Nikki King.
Yes.
I mean, I love her. And she is the one who first posted that the Eras Tour stage inspired that key that we saw drop with the 1989 vault. And I have my own theories about Karma being the 7th Taylor's version later. But like I said, I think we have a collab album coming. And if you look at the man wall, right there in the middle, just like the orange door on the stage show, is that black Karma. And I think that might be our collab album that's coming. And so I'm wondering if 1989 is the key to opening the Karma door and giving us that first Karma album.
Oh, wow.
That just like gave me the chills.
Same. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, because I mean, if we're getting 1989 Taylor's version and then Reputation Taylor's version, you could do the technically put the Karma album, the Lost album, the collab album right there in the middle. Right?
Oh my gosh, exactly. And not even, I think it'll be like a glitch almost if we do get it, because I think we'll get that collab album, and then at the end of the Eras Tour, we'll get the actual, hopefully, that orange Karma that's all the way at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be like the actual Karma album that we missed out on last time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know, I could be crazy. I know I'm crazy.
We're all crazy. We're all in this rabbit hole together, right? I mean, she invited us to fall down the rabbit hole with her, and we all did.
But it is so much fun.
It's fun.
She makes it fun being a Swiftie. You make it fun for Swifties who aren't going to go out and do the work to come check out everything that you're doing on TikTok, because you just have a brilliant brain and you are on top of it all the time.
I'm just thankful that they put up with me and listen to me, because sometimes I feel like I'm rambling just to my phone in the middle of the night. So I'm really
we always appreciate it. We love all of your content. We will always support you. So like, honestly, thank you for your Swiftie service. It's very much appreciated.
Not for yours. I'm so thankful that we have that. All of these people. That's something that we were talking about watching the Eras Tour premiere, is that there's so many people with platforms that are Swifties that are sharing it. But you guys do such a good job of giving an informed perspective and a really rounded perspective on every topic.
Thank
Ty,
you.
you're so sweet. You're making me blush because I'm just such a big fan of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Tell me what you're doing on TikTok right now. You have Spooky Tay month, right? Or Spooky Take? Yeah. Tell us what's going on with that.
So I've got the Spooky Take month where I'm unboxing the 31 spookiest takes on Taylor Swift going on.
I love that.
And it's not anything, thank you so much. It's not anything super scary, but there are some very scary things that have happened to her. Some things that I haven't made yet. There's like a day where she was in 2 car crashes in one day. A lot of stalkers that we still have left to unpack, which is crazy when you think about it. But other than the Spooky Take month, I do Swiftie Sunrise Monday through Thursday from 5:30 a.m. to 7. A lot of us come hang out, and we just kind of clown together in the mornings while we're all still groggy. But we have a lot of fun.
And he sings. I don't know if you know that, Ana.
What?
Yeah.
Sometimes I do sing. I do surprise songs because they surprise me just
songs.
to other people. But I'm thankful people who hang out in there, because I'm always worried I'm going to look up and it's going to say 0 people stayed in.
No, that's really wonderful, and what a fun idea. That is really cute.
And tell us what you have. We're doing a celebration for the re-release of 1989. We're doing a costume party, album release, all that fun stuff. You're going to be somewhere else doing something similar. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, yes. So I'm going to be in Denver hosting a listening and Halloween party on the 28th. I think the exact same night.
Yes.
We need to like FaceTime each other. Like,
oh my gosh, I'm going to be live from the event. I'd love to have y'all join in with us.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. That'd be great.
Absolutely. From like different like events going on at the same time. We absolutely have to do like a little live. That would absolutely.
Be so much fun.
Yeah.
I'd love to have y'all just to see what's going on, because I'm from Texas and I hate that I'm not able to come join y'all there. I'm usually at the State Fair in October, so I'm usually right there where I need to be, but not this time.
It's all right. We will meet up at another point. Maybe it'll be on a red carpet. Maybe it'll be at a Taylor Swift secret session. I mean, Ty, this isn't over for us. This is just the beginning, baby.
You're so right. I'm so excited. There's so much coming over the next year, and I hope everybody's ready to clown and is excited about whatever Taylor has planned. Because like you said, she keeps us fed even when she's not on tour.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Ty, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for everything that you do. Please, you have got to, if you're not following him already, you have got to go follow Ty right now. Check out his TikTok at 13TyWilson.
And when you listen to this and go watch his videos, tell him that you came from the podcast. Tell him that we said hi.
So sweet. We love you so much, Ty. Thank you so much for everything. If you're going to be around in the Denver area, go support Ty. Go give him you can see us from there. We're all going to be together. And if you're around in this area, we would like for you to come to our party. Ty, we will see you next time. I love you so much, and I mean that.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited that y'all had me. I feel honored. I love y'all. I hope you have a beautiful day. And for everybody listening, go listen to some Taylor Swift. Go watch the Eras Tour film, and then come see me on TikTok.
Yes.
Yay! Thank you so much, Ty.
Thank y'all. Bye.
If you haven't heard, we are obviously so excited for 1989, Taylor's version coming out on October 27th. So we figured, why not host a party on October 28th?
I say all the time, I don't think like Taylor Swift. That's other people. That's other brilliant people who are breaking it down. However, I feel like we understood the assignment on this one because she's releasing it. She knows what weekend it is. It is Halloween weekend. She wants the dress up and the party and the Eras Tour inspired costumes to continue. And that's exactly what we want to do. So join us for our party. It's going to be at the Rooftop Cinema in downtown Fort Worth on Saturday, October 28th. Doors open at 7 p.m. There is an early entry if you want to pregame, starting at 6 p.m. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be celebrating the re-release of 1989, Taylor's version. We're going to hear all these vault tracks. I keep wanting to say for the first time, but I know full well I'm probably going to know all the words. Now, I'm starting to second guess that. Don't be testing me at the party, but I feel like we're going to know the vault tracks by then, but it's going to be my first official dance party.
Yeah, we're so excited. We want Swifties to get together and celebrate together. We have 4 tiers of tickets. We have general admission, then we have a couple of VIP options in case you're interested in merch, in case you're interested in early entry, different things like that. So whatever you want, you can find all the info at the 13podcastparty.eventbrite.com, or you can just go to the link on our Instagram profile at the 13 podcast. It's all the information is there. But if you have any questions, you can just reach out, send us a DM.
Yes, and we would love to see you there. Tickets are limited, so don't miss the chance to slay the night away with us. We want to party like it's 1989 in our best attire, and we can't wait to see you there.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Summer is right around the corner, and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras Tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account, and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. That's chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.